A taste of goodness. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vanell Cooks, and today I'll be sharing the recipe for this amazingly delicious green chili sauce or green pepper sauce. Now, this recipe is so simple, very easy to make, and super quick. So, if this sounds like something you're interested in, please do the needful so we can get to it. Have you done it? Good, let's get right to it, y'all. Alrighty, so for our ingredients today, we have some habaneros, I have some fresh parsley, petite bell peppers or pakwashita, and some spring onions. Next, I have some vegetable oil. You can use any kind, and for our spices today, we have some dried thyme, anise, rosemary, and of course, some shrimp tablets. Moving right along, we have some green bell peppers, I have red onions, some garlic, and my ginger. Let's get started. So before anything else, let's add some sunflower oil to our blender. You can use whatever oil that you prefer. Then starting with our ginger, we'll begin to cut all of our veggies up and put them in our blender. And as always, you want to cut up your ginger against the gradient just so that it blends a lot more easier and faster, okay? Yeah, so now I mentioned earlier that this sauce is super versatile, right? It truly is all purpose. You can use it in everything and anything that you want. You can literally use it in all of your rice dishes, to your yams, to your marinades, even your noodles, okay? Yeah, it's that good. Now, it's so good, it only enhances the flavor of everything you add to it rather than, overpower it like most sauces do. I love it. Alrighty, so at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and stop blabbing and allow you to enjoy while I cut my vegetables, okay? Okay, so I'll be doing the blending in two batches because my blender cannot take it all at once, which is perfectly fine. If yours can't, go for it, girl. Just do you, okay? But if yours can't, just go ahead and divide them into halves and blend them one after the other, okay? That will also work perfectly. So now we are going to top it up with some more vegetable oil and proceed to blend until a nice smooth puree is formed. However, you can go ahead and blend to achieve whatever different consistency or texture that you prefer, okay? So we just added our blend to a preheated pot and we are giving it a nice quick stir almost immediately to prevent it from burning since the pot has already been preheated. But do y'all love this color as much as I do? I personally feel like it's so pretty, you guys. So once that is done, we're going to go ahead and get started on our second batch by repeating the process we did for the first one, except this time we'll be adding our spices as well as our salt. Now you want to be careful with how much salt you add because you might end up overdoing it if you don't know the exact quantity that you need, okay? I know mine, so I just added it, but the salt is always to your taste. So I cannot really tell you how much salt to add. It is to your taste, guys. Or you might want to hold off on it until the very end to add your salt, okay? Go ahead and add the remainder of your vegetables. Give that a nice quick blend until a nice smooth puree is formed. And ta-da! Another really pretty color. Now pop quiz, do y'all see a difference between the color of this blend and the first one? Yep, they are distinctively different. The ironic thing about this thing is the blend that had the most green vegetables gave me a much lighter color, and the one that had the lesser green vegetables or even vegetables that weren't even green gave me a much greener color. How ironic is that? So I just rinsed out my blender with some more vegetable oil and then added that in there. You can go ahead and add it directly to the pot because you need the oil to cook your sauce, okay? Cover it up after stirring and allow it to cook beautifully, but be sure to be checking on it periodically to avoid it from burning because it has a very high tendency of burning. So now we want to cook this until the oil begins to separate from the sauce. Now as you can see, they are still together, so we'll leave that on there for a bit longer until we start to see them separate, okay? So as you can see, it's coming together beautifully. You can serve it at this point, but for a longer shelf life, you want to keep it on there for a relatively longer period just so you are sure that enough moisture has been extracted, okay? Beautiful. Look at the olive green color we have now. Oh, it looks so perfect. You can literally see the oil separating from the sauce, right? Yep, it is ready for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and allow this to cool down completely. And then with a clean dry spoon and a clean dry container, I'm going to dish this out and set in my pantry for when I need it. You would also need a lot more oil in order to be able to preserve it safely, okay? However, you can also just go ahead and pop this right in your refrigerator and you will be good to go, okay? And finito. Alright guys, go ahead and enjoy the sauce with your yam, your banku. You can use it as marinades for your fish, potatoes, beef, whatever. Okay, thank you so much for cooking with me today. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself because I sure did enjoy cooking myself. Until I see you next time. Bye.